I took the Kodak EasyShare Z950 to South Beach, and now I'm going to tell you all about it. Don't go anywhere. Hey, it's Sam, and earlier today I spent a lot of time on South Beach with this Kodak EasyShare Z950 taking pictures of all sorts of things. And this camera is fantastic. It's a 12 megapixel camera. You have a 10x optical zoom, a 5x digital with a Schneider lens. And to show you how close you can get with a 10x optical zoom, take a look at these pictures. Now, I was standing across the street when I took this picture of the South Beach villas, and you can see I actually got in pretty close and no blur at all, and you can actually see the sign up close and personal. And the next shot is of the Royal Palm Hotel, and I was actually, I want to say, 1 or 2 blocks away from the hotel, and I was able to zoom in on the sign, and I was pretty surprised I got to get in that close. But that is what a 10x optical zoom will give you. Now, this camera also comes equipped with a 3-inch LCD screen. Also, you have 32 megs of internal storage, so you're going to want to get an SD or an SDHC card to make sure you don't run out of room, because that would really stink. Also, 6 color modes, and I actually tested out natural color mode. And take a look at this shot right here. I found this cool looking car on the side of the street, and I thought it was really funky looking. So this is how your natural color will look. Also, panorama mode, and this panorama shot I took on Washington Ave, which is a very popular street on South Beach, and you can see you know, with combining 3 shots into one, you can really set a cool picture for yourself. You have 17 scene modes, and the one that I was experimenting with was landscape, because I was out and about taking pictures of a lot of things. So take a look at these shots right now. This is Jerry's famous deli on South Beach, which is open late, and it serves delicious food. Also, the Carlton Hotel, which is a famous hotel on South Beach, and Espanola Way, which is a hot spot at night. People are out drinking, dancing. It's a fun place to be. Now, with this Kodak EasyShare, you can also shoot HD movies, 1280 by 720, and they come out great at 30 frames per second. Optical image stabilization, not just electronic, optical image stabilization, so your images are not going to come out blurry, and you're really not going to take a bad picture. Also, you have a 0.3 second click to capture speed, and I really noticed that actually when I was out taking pictures. It just reacts fast. The camera has a fast processor, and it was really easy to take a shot and move to the next shot. It's great. Also, ISO 3200, and in playback mode, you can actually put together a multimedia slideshow with music all in the camera. You don't have to hook up to a PC at all. So, let's take a look around this camera, and I'm going to give you a tour. So we're going to start our tour by powering on. Power button's right up top. And you'll see you have a built-in flash, again, your Schneider lens. And to control your 10x optical zoom, 5x digital, you use this latch right here. And let's turn it over to the side so you can see how telephoto we get. There you go, that's the zoom. Okay. And you also have your AF assist lamp and self-timer lamp right here. Now, on the front, you'll see you have your mode selection wheel right here. You have your on and your off switch right here, your on and your off, your self-timer, and your flash, and this right here is your shutter release. Now, moving over to the back, you have a 3-inch LCD screen. This is a pretty big LCD screen, and you can preview all of your photos here. Now, along the side, you have your trash, your menu, your display, your playback, and here is your selection dial, and you can just move it left and right, up and down to change your settings. There you go. Now, right now, we are in manual mode, and when you're in manual mode, you have full control over your shutter speed and your aperture, and you also can control your exposure and flash, your focus, and your ISO. So let's go and check out another mode. So we're going to go to our mode dial, see what's next. Okay, and we're in scene mode. Now you have 17 scenes to choose from, and let's go through a couple of them. There you go. You can we're on self-portrait now. You have backlight, candlelight, museum, text, beach, snow, fireworks. Really, I feel like there's a scene for everything. And this one, oh, stage. That's not a scene that comes on a lot of point-and-shoot digital cameras, so that's good to know. So let's check out another effect, or another mode, and that would be panorama. And panorama, basically you take 3 shots left to right and the camera will stitch them together, as you saw earlier my shot of Washington Ave on South Beach. Okay, our next selection is sports. And sports is great, and I like that they have a selection for sport. You don't have to go into the scene menu, because oftentimes you just want to make sure you don't miss the shot, and fast moving objects can move very fast, right? And so you want to make sure you get that shot, and you can do that with sport mode. Our next mode is auto mode. This mode is really simple, and it's going to choose the best scene for your shot. You really don't have to do any of the work, so you know, if you don't feel like messing with all the manual controls, you can just put it in auto mode. Let's keep on moving along. All right, here we go, HD movies, and let's click on menu. And here you can change the size. Right now we're shooting 1280 by 720. You can also shoot 640 by 480 and 320 by 240 if you want to upload to YouTube. Let's get out of the menu and let's go to our next selection, which is program. Now with program mode, it's great for general picture taking, and the camera is going to set both the aperture and the shutter speed. However, you do have control over the exposure, the flash, the focus, and the ISO. Alrighty? Let's go on to our next option right here, and that is aperture priority. So with aperture priority, you have the ability to set the aperture, and the camera is automatically going to set the shutter speed. And it's the complete opposite when you are in shutter priority, which we just switched to. When you're in shutter priority, you set the shutter and the camera sets the aperture. So let's go into playback. And when you're in playback and you go into your menu, okay, and you scroll down, you will see this option right here, multimedia slideshow. And I talked about it earlier. You can actually, you can select images up to 100, add music, all in the camera without hooking up to a PC, and have your multimedia slideshow. And let's preview it here. So this is what it says, more than 100 images selected. So it will only work with 100 pictures. So let's see this here. Here we go. It even adds the effects and the transitions, and look at that big dog. Sunset. So that is multimedia slideshow. And you can save it, you can modify it, or you can go out and take some more pictures to add to your slideshow. So there you have it. This is the Kodak EasyShare Z950. It's an advanced point-and-shoot digital camera because you do have full manual controls. It comes with a rechargeable battery, and I'm going to show you where that is right now. Right here. Rechargeable battery, SD or SDHC card, and you're good to go. You're ready to take this baby anywhere and take all the pictures you want. So check it out. Again, it's the Kodak EasyShare Z950. For more information on the Kodak EasyShare Z950 digital just visit any of these major retailers and type in K234414 into the search box. For Computer TV, I'm Sam.